My, this is handsome.
It's beautiful.
It must be a blue spruce.
It's in really good shape.
Loose. See, I'd like to start from this one.
Okay.
And then so, a big leaf maple. It's a big leaf. And it has really deep channels. And the points of the leaves are really pointy and curly. Whereas, and the veins, they're fairly marked, but they're not as marked as this guy, the sycamore maple, which you can see that the channels are not nearly as deep as on the big leaf maple. The veins are not as they are more noticeable. They're more deeply indented and spread, but the channels are not as deep, and the points I don't think are quite as sharply defined. Now this guy we're calling a Norway maple, and it does look quite a bit like the sycamore, but it's sort of a combination between the sycamore and the big leaf maple, because, well, its veins are more noticeable than either of them, and the channels are fairly defined, and the tips of the leaves are quite pointed. I don't think you can say anything about the color of the stem because they're all red.
The lobes seem to have more divisions.
Now, do you mean these as the lobes or these as the lobes?
The edges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're sort of, the word I'm using is crenellated.
Crenellated. Okay, there's a good word.
And then this guy, I think you said that this is a vine maple.
Yeah.
It's got multiple, the points are pretty regular. It's almost like a star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lobes.
And they radiate, yeah, look at that.
And it's like a Japanese maple, more.
Yeah.
But this guy over here is, I believe, Douglas maple. So the tip is sort of a combination of all of them. It's the lobes are crenellated. They're not as deep as the big leaves. And what did we say? This is also, is this a vine maple?
No.
No, it's a Douglas maple. And that's and again
And that's also known as the Rocky Mountain.
Also known, yes, it's also known as Acer glabra.
Yeah.
It might be glabrous, but I think it's glabra. Between sycamore and Norway and big leaf is, if you see, this is sycamore, you notice that the base of the stem has a cap to it. So when you snap it off from the branch, it's a solid stem with a sort of a branch at the bottom. Whereas big leaf, if we can grab a big leaf, see this we're calling
Norway.
in Norway, and that again has this cap. But I don't think that big leaf has that.
Big leaf sideways. There's like a valley.
Yeah. Now, but you see this guy, and I would be astonished if they weren't into breeding.
Okay.
It's like a great big maple party here. Getting ready. Oh, here's a big bumblebee here. Whoa, there he goes.
That chickadee. Shoot, I missed them.
That's lovely. Who are you?
I believe that's a toady.
Sounding rather robin-like.
Sleeping bumblebee. He's dozing. Dozing Dumbledore.
this is not. Well, I would suggest, you know, in the narrow. Golden Crown King.
Uh-huh.
Two of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's definitely. Oh, three of them.
You can definitely hear them cheeping.